Hey everybody, welcome to the Real United States, and this behind me is the Capitol Wheel. Now this is a observation wheel. It's based on the designs of a Ferris wheel, and many people consider them to essentially be the same thing. The difference, of course, being is that there are gondolas that are completely enclosed, climate controlled, and allow you to sit in comfort year-round here. Now this happens to be 180 foot tall. The wheel itself is actually 165 feet in diameter. There are 42 gondolas. It'll hold a total of 336 passengers. And for those of you who think you might want to visit here, it is $15 per person for a 15-minute ride. A revolution takes about 1.5 minutes. So you're looking at about 10 rides around on the observation wheel here at the Capitol Wheel. And what you hear is a helicopter going over. We're very close to Joint Base Anacostia, which is just down the river from us a little ways, so that's one of the things that you'll run into from time to time. Anyway, Bev and I have been trying to get on this for quite some time. She's wanted to take the ride. We're gonna go ahead and spend the money and take a ride. We'll talk to you a little bit when we get on the inside. Well, folks, I'm sorry about the Christmas carols being beamed into our little pod, but of course, they couldn't just have you here with no sound whatsoever. That might seem a little creepy. But we managed to get our tickets. Relatively easy process. You buy those down at the other end of the pier and then walk up the pier. Oh, and here we're in the cab and we're finally starting to move. This is our first revolution around. And it's just a beautiful sight of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge and such a gorgeous sunny day. We really got lucky. So we're going to try and give you some footage from around this and relatively little commentary. I'll put some music under this and enjoy the ride, folks. So having some experience with designing theme park rides, I can tell you this is an extremely well designed and well built ride. It is probably way stronger than it actually needs to be, which is nice for those of us that work in engineering. It instills confidence. It's an amazingly smooth ride. Each one of these gondolas by itself weighs 1,500 pounds. So there's an enormous amount of weight sitting on these two wheels that it sits between. But it's definitely designed to take it without any trouble whatsoever. And like I say, it is just an amazingly quiet, smooth ride. It's very comfortable in here. It's quite cold and windy outside, as you may have seen from our opener, but it is very comfortable in here. They got the heat running in, and these are air conditioned in the summer. Maybe we'll come back in the summer now that I know I'm not going to toast inside. So anyway, if you get here, you're going to find out that this is an incredibly quiet, smooth, nice ride. And beautiful views of like I said earlier, the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, and of course you can see all the way out to Washington, D.C. and the big spire of the Washington Monument in the distance, and straight up the Potomac River. It is just a breathtaking view of the downtown Washington, D.C. area. And of course, we probably already have shown you some footage here just before I started talking of the actual marina that is here at National Harbor. We're going to try and do an episode about that unto itself, but it's a small but very nice little protected harbor here in the Potomac River. But boy, I can't imagine just how much steel is involved in this, even though I used to do this for a living. It is an amazing big ride. This is not a carnival type mobile ride. This is one of your typical theme park fixed rides, and it's designed and built to be as such, so it can run all day long, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's built for it, and very clean, well maintained. No problems, no concerns. I think you'd enjoy it. Can't get over how quiet and nice and comfortable it is in here.
It is pretty amazing. I am zooming in on the Awakening.
Well, if you saw our episode on the Awakening, the 5-piece cast aluminum sculpture, quite a nice view of it in this episode too. Maybe we come around the other side of the wheel here, we can get a good shot of that. And it's a lot more comfortable to do from the comfort of the gondola. Here we're coming over the crest. And yes, I think that you can get a relatively good shot of the Awakening, statue of this giant figure trying to escape from the earth, and the sign of the National Harbor. That is a very nice vantage point to see that from. And the large Christmas tree in the background. Very nice setting this time of year especially. I know that Beverly wanted to come in the nicer weather, and well, we didn't get to it. I didn't get to it. So, but I think it's really nice that we got to come during the Christmas season with all the decorations. That's actually working out quite well. And the crowds aren't so bad this time of year. We got in straight away without having to wait in a long queue line. And we have stopped for people to disembark and embark onto the ride, onto the gondolas. So you do get some time when you're not moving to just sit and enjoy the vista while they're loading and unloading other cars. So that's going to happen rather regular, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, and the gondolas rock very nicely.
Yeah, the gondolas do rock a little, which is fairly typical of a wheel type ride, but it's a gentle sway. It's almost amniotic. It's quite peaceful, like being on a gentle swing.
building I'm zooming in on now is going to be the new MGM Casino Resort that'll be opening soon. It's not open yet, and it is absolutely huge. But we got a really nice view of it from here.
Yeah, apparently we do have casino gambling here. Of course, I know we have it in the state of Maryland. And this is going to be the newest one. It is, as Bev says, gigantic. It's supposed to open in about a week, I believe. 5 days maybe. And we will get back to show you that at a later date. Because, well, there's nearly not much to show you when it isn't open. And it's really bloody cold to just stand outside and show you a building. So, but quite the spaghetti soup, if you will, of roadways to get in and around and through this whole area that you can see from this area. It's Interstate 295 and, of course, the Interstate 495 Beltway loop around DC coming together right here. And all of the little roadways coming off it to get to the National Harbor and get to the casino and all these different places. So we actually took the bus, took the train down from near where we live to the nearest rail metro station, and then took the bus the rest of the way to get down here because the traffic is quite heavy here. Parking is a premium here. Very hard to find parking. There is some parking down here by the National Harbor, but we decided to take public transportation. Just seemed like it would be a lot more relaxing, especially during the holiday rush. Well, that was a beautiful, beautiful ride. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but it was certainly worth it. They say it runs about 15 minutes. We were actually there for well over 17, for what that's worth. It was certainly worth it to us. So I hope you enjoyed this short visit and ride on the Capitol Wheel here in National Harbor in Washington, D.C. If you got questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. I love hearing from all of you. I really do. And I try to get back to everybody that I can. Hey, if you're new here, pick subscribe. Come along for the adventure. We love having everybody with us. And as always, thank you for watching.